点，能力点。这个是成长信仰试炼。好，先接这个看看。
Come on.
这个是村长。
We don't get many Mistios around here. What's your business with us?
I'm here to take care of your lion problem.
How do you know about the curse of beasts?
I visited the tomb of a farmer who fell victim to the curse of beasts. You have my sympathies.
Thank you. It's comforting to know that strangers from afar will show us kindness.
Tell me more about this curse.
It's horrible. Lions have been attacking our village, slaughtering livestock and ruining food stores. And then, one of them killed my nephew. The lion ran away, a leg hanging from his jaw. It's nearly indescribable.
Strange that it didn't eat the man whole right there.
You have the cold reason of Athena to notice that. The lions are swimming all the way from Aegina Island to attack us. No one dares set out fishing nets anymore.
I'll track down these beasts for you.
Thank you. May the gods let you remove the curse on us.
有猎狮子啊，应该是吧？900多哎，在哪里啊？这里，哦吼，对面的岛上。那这里有没有？哦，这里有港口。把船叫过来吧。
Bobset!
所以把那2个没有开的岛把它开起来。 啊，一个佣兵在旁边乱，想猎我人头的，所以我要把他先杀掉。还天之骄子哎啊！嘿，可以破招的哦。哦，好几个佣兵一直来。我只不过想叫我的船啊。 现在去这个岛开点，然后去后面。
Commander, you're back.
Go! Let's move! Full power! Speed up!
是有上岸的地方吗？
Increase speed! Forward!
Going as fast as we can.
Forwards!
Commander away.
感觉停在这边了，游得过去啊！刚才往前一点啊！
Rowers! Go! Maximum speed!
Commander's left the helm.
这到底要干嘛？这是什么东西？还有会发现？诶，跳下去，这边完全看不到啊！哦，熔炉深处 ，What the hell？ 哇哦，好像很酷哎！这是什么地方？
By all the gods, it's hot in here.
哇，这什么鬼地方？
Hephaestus sure seems angry. I wonder if it's because of the war.
等下这怎么过？跳这个，哎，吓死我！那个踩到应该是会，这是神像哎！哇哦，那这边这是谁？
I should try to stay out of sight.
这个是，哎呦，是那个什么，反正是坏蛋的巢穴就对了。
Someone save me!
直接一个热烈欢迎啊！我是要按。 大招都靠错了。妈，这些垃圾！这是邪教啊！宝箱一个。 那还有一个在哪里呢？还在里面一点哦。哪儿？不知道，随便走。这又是去哪里啊？这个走那么远，这是哪？这是哪儿？ What the hell？ 一个死胡同。另外一边呢？哎，下来，下来，下来！那边要走哪里啊？这样就出去了。我还有个宝箱没拿。您说好的宝箱呢？还有一个宝箱在哪里？在上面，是吗？不是啊。还有一个宝箱在哪里？怎么都没有？ 有上面的地方吗？下面的地方没有啊。那个宝箱在哪里？奇怪了。这边有东西耶。 陶片已解开，地板是岩浆。怪了，怪了，怪了，怪了！这上面呢？也没有啊。宝箱呢？奇怪欸，怎样啊？都没有啊？哪呢？这太奇怪了吧！我到底漏了什么？我这边最深处也没看到有宝箱啊，这就是一个死胡同啊！我操！啊，没有就算，照亮有人，找不到，莫名其妙啊！ 不会在外面吧？那真的蛮瞎的。好，出去吧。莫名其妙的地方。啊，这个也看不到，老鹰也看不到在哪里。瞎。这个靠岸点在哪里？没有显示。
Increase speed! Faster! Hang on tight! Head for open water! More speed! Let's go!
Can't keep going at this speed!
Onward! More speed!
We are at full speed, Commander!
Forward! Increase speed! Let's move!
Faster, Commander!
More speed!
We're living dangerously getting this close! Commander, the oars can't keep this up!
Faster! Speed up!
Don't let them pull the oars any faster!
Increase speed!
Until your return, Commander!
Bloodstains from a recent kill. A recent fire? But who was here to make this?
就这个挂掉的。
Footprints. Someone else is alive on this god-forsaken island. Someone's living here. I should speak with them. What are you doing here? This island is dangerous.
Dangerous for you, maybe. My brothers will take care of me.
大师
Your
兄，
brothers? You mean the lions?
Yes. Once we hunted together. Now that I'm sick, they hunt and bring me meat. When my strength returns, I will rejoin them. I'm nearly well enough now.
The lions are attacking the villagers across the water. Their leader sent me here. Do you understand what those beasts are doing?
Lions do what they must. Though I suppose if I was better, they wouldn't need to hunt for me. Some olive tree bark should make a good medicine.
I'll find the medicine to help you. Once you're better, this lion curse should be lifted.
Thank you. There's a big olive tree on the west side of this island. Some say Athena herself planted it.
我还以为什么狮子人怪物嘞，原来只是带着狮子头的人类。这里。
This should help with that man's illness. May this cure your illness.
Thank you. You can tell those villagers my brothers will end their hunt.
都不在打猎吗？看到我就要咬我啊！这有一个问号哎，看一下，都到了就看一下吧。废弃营地。照杀不误啊！是这些的狮子吗？是吗？是吗？还是不一样？看一下村长。
Let's ride.
好狗不挡路啊！
I won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Something's going on.
The lions were killing to serve their master. I helped him, and now he has called them off.
What strangeness is that? A human was the source of our curse? Well, I'm pleased you dealt with him in any case. Here, have this.
Thank you. Time to return to that strange woman and tell her what happened here.
还要去跟一个神秘女子交谈，哪里啊？这里。指定驾驶。哎呦喂！这里吧，传这里比较近。哎，换个马吧，这个马已经看腻了。现在是火焰马比较顺，可惜是没翅膀。没翅膀会摔，马会摔倒。过得去吧。先个边仔哦，弄掉保护遮哦。就是不知道为什么这边没有一个传送点，这也是蛮莫名的。忘记这边上一个传送点吗？这明明也是个城市啊，为何？
Lions won't trouble that village anymore.
I had nearly no doubt you could do that. My question is, how did you judge best to solve their problem?
I helped the man the lions were hunting for. He promised to lead them away, and I believed him.
A compassionate response showing great faith in people. Why do you think this decision is right?
I do what anyone can do. I consider the situation and make what I believe is the best decision at the time. If I'm right or wrong, only time will tell.
Ah, yes. I believe I understand you better.
What's to understand?
Everything in this world is worth understanding. A reward for demonstrating your wisdom.
Thank you. Is that all you want?
Not if you wish to enrich yourself further. You have already faced an island full of lions. Would you discover the secrets of an island wreathed in fire and smoke?
I'll see the truth of this island.
Good. You're very nearly impressing me.
Oh, really? I should be impressed.
I would like to send you to an island of smoke and flame, but an associate of mine still has my key to the vault within. Without it, your trip would be in vain.
Are they as strange as you?
That's nearly amusing. My associate lives in the graveyard you visited for me earlier. He lives as a hermit. He'll have time to talk, even to you.
I'll go reclaim your key.
I knew you'd be back. The owl knows. She's Athena's favorite bird, you know.
I'm here for the key to the vault.
Now, what are you doing here? That's nearly ridiculous.
So, you're telling me it's not here?
I hid it somewhere safe. It's underwater in the Ariavigny shipwreck.
That doesn't sound very safe.
How could it not be safe, surrounded by so many defenders?
Why do I never get the easy jobs?
Who knows?
怎样啊？傻眼。阿提卡在这里，找到什么船难残骸？船难残骸在塞拉米斯岛东北海底。东边、北边，这个啊。
Alcibiades. You look like you're having fun.
The gods work fast. I wished someone as beautiful as me were here, and you arrived.
It's almost unfair for the both of us to be in one place. It'll make everyone else feel bad.
Oh, don't worry about them. These poor fools have accepted their fate. The gods decided many should lack in beauty, while you and I bathe in it.
You do realize the sun is out, right?
Yes, what about it?
Starting a bit early, aren't you?
Starting? No. This is ending in the most spectacular fashion.
Another successful party, then.
The only kind I know. Although I have a slight problem. There's an important politician here who really needs to get back home. But gods know I can't make the trip.
I'll make sure he gets home safe.
Yes, safe. Right, it should be an easy trip, although you may have to carry him at this point. Lucky man.
You could let him stay here.
I would, but it's never good to let a politician stay the night. It's a rule of mine.
I'm surprised you have rules.
Oh, you know how they can be. Never want to stop talking. There's only so much I can take. But for you, I'd break all of my rules.
What has he done to be so special?
Well, it was something to do with people, I think. Gods, I don't know. You may as well ask me what I ate 10 days ago.
So, you party often?
As often as I can.
I'm not sure how you do it.
Practice, practice, practice. The more I do, the better chance of having a clearer head than those around me.
So you're looking to gain an advantage?
Over my allies? Never! Actually, let's not talk about such things.
I'll try to get the politician home before he completely passes out.
Wonderful. Just take him north of the port of Piraeus. His home is somewhere around there.
哦，这就是那个指定驾驶手佣兵呢。他跑走了，应该可以吧？那去哪里啊？召唤的马出来，可以上去吗？
Time for a ride. Let's go.
Now the world is spinning and bouncing!
Yeah.
然后死胡同，出去，出去！
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Wait! Why are we going this way?
就回你家。
Are you sure this is the right way? It doesn't look familiar.
你家都不认得、啊？呵呵，你不认得，我怎么会认得？我只能照路标找啊。怎么好像有点？这是外面吗？好像真的越来越远。这怎么过啊？那边是怎样？也行呢，那路照路是内墙还是外围？算了，进去吧。走走看就知道了。
Steady.
走，下来，看人家到底在哪里。领导到底在倒位？这里进去吗？看起来在外墙哎、外墙知道怎么上？哦，那使用兵。快滚啊！妈垃圾！走这里。哦。
Why did you bring me here?
不然去哪里
Is this really where he lives?
感觉好像不是他家哎、
It's exactly like we were told. Get him! Get it out! Get the gods! Help me!
哎、我傻眼嘞！他过来，他过来，这样对吗？他死了、欸。等一下，这任务这样对吗？这样还过了，他死掉了、欸，这样还过了，瞎啊！死了就死了、啊。还是我要把他救活会比较好。现在几分？9点20 ，19分还活着吗？看一下19分有没有还活着？可能没有。不然就是看16。他活下来会怎样？对我直接炸应该也不会死吧？我如果直接炸会怎样？
get spotted.
等一下，
Move.
人呢？他朋友呢？16分我还没接啊。
You're still here?
I'll try to get the politician home before he completely passes.
Wonder.
这是用走的吧？
Wait! Why are we going this way? Are you sure this is the right way? It doesn't look familiar. Why did you bring me here?
哦，这边不能出村啊。
Is this really where he lives?
It's exactly like we were told. Get him! It can't be. Put it out! You saved my life.
Any reason someone would want to kill you?
I'm a politician. Could have been anything. Thank you, Mr.
好，结果他可以干嘛？没干嘛。然后再想偷袭我啊！豺狼虎豹。 仁慈之沙，来看看这仁慈之沙。
won't let you any closer.
I don't want to be spotted here.
看我在找路哦。不会在那个城那个什么要塞里面吧？算吗？不算。要塞跳出去。哇，那现在要塞很挡路哎。从那边绕出去啊！摔！起来！马烂掉了，这傻小啦！烂掉的马，好软哦，它整个软掉了。好笑。没有翅膀，好惨啊！整个烂掉啊！复活了，复活了！我们找路吧，不会在山洞里吧？看这个形势，又在山洞里。哦，不是，还好不是，还好不是。哎呦喂啊！去找你的敌人啦！你找我干嘛啦？全部都来撞我哎！你们明明就在打。妈的，会卡，给我卡那个人呢？哦，烧完了，他们都挂了，烧光。直接闪送啦！
You're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
The gods thank you, and so do I. Take this.
Happy to help.
Do I wonder to watch the city on the verge of...
You have the habit of appearing the moment I need you. What a power I may wield.
Is there ever a time you don't need me?
Good point.
The drunk politician you had me take home? We ran into a bit of trouble.
That's terrible. I'm glad to see you're okay.
Yes. Thankfully, we both made it out alive.
Oh, I see. Thank you for telling me.
You seem disappointed.
I'm just impressed you were able to save the both of you.
You said you needed something?
Ah, to business already. Fine. It's simple, really. There's an item that holds great sentimental value I'd like you to retrieve.
What do I need to find?
It's an Olisvos. If you saw it on the ground, even you wouldn't bend over to pick it up. But it means so much to me. To hold it again would mean more than you know.
That seems a bit emotional, even for you. You've gone soft.
I'm anything but soft, I assure you.
Focus, Alcibiades. What is an Olisvos?
It brings pleasure. When my body grows too tired after a long night, having one of these can let the fun continue.
就是硬不起来的时候可以用，对不对？
You're a big boy. Get it yourself.
I sure am. But there's a small chance the woman who has it won't exactly be happy to see me again.
There has to be a story behind this thing.
When you see the Olisvos, you'll know. When you have it in your hands, against your skin, when you feel the weight of it, you'll know.
Every time we talk, it seems like you're about to sleep with someone. Or want to. Or you've just finished. Is this woman the most recent one?
Who said I slept with her?
It was a safe guess. How do you find time for anything else?
Determination, mostly. There's a closeness you can only feel with someone in those moments. Who wouldn't crave that?
I'll get the Olisvos for you.
There's a small chance the woman may wish to keep it for herself, to spite me. It may be best to go unseen and hurry back. She lives east of here.
Don't worry. You'll have it in your hand soon. It's made out of stone. I guess that could work.
怎么回事？已经拿到了。
Ah, that's it in your hand. You brought it. It's different than I remember it looking. And much bigger, too. She's going to miss it.
This was never yours, was it? You had me steal it.
We didn't just steal an Olisvos. We stole a family heirloom and a husband's confidence. Without it, he'll be focused on his wife instead of his business. I think she'll enjoy the change of pace.
You lied! Again!
I don't think I did. I was very particular with my words.
You said it was sentimental.
It is, just not to me. There wasn't a single lie.
That's not how it feels.
The only thing that matters is you retrieved the Olisvos and helped me a great deal.
What about me?
Now, we wash each other's backs, don't we? There's a reason you never turn me down, after all. How about I show you how these Olisvos can make all the difference?
That's not what I meant. Guess I can turn you down after all.
I deserved that.
有点太糟了。
Try to stay out of sight.
Βοήθησον, είμαστε. Hey.
又是你！怎么又是你啊？我的天哪
A power I wield indeed. I told you last time I thought I could summon you when needed. And it has happened yet again.
And for what this time?
My friend here needs to be taken to the sanctuary of Elefsis, near the border of Mecharis. He'll finish the trek across the border on his own.
So, do you want to lie to me now or later?
Whatever do you mean?
Is this friend of yours actually a friend? I'm not going to find out they're a wanted criminal or they don't actually want your help, am I?
I'm hurt that you jump straight to accusations. A relationship must be built on trust, after all.
Fuck you, Alcibiades. To get trust, you have to prove you deserve it. And you've lied to me more than once.
You and I have different views of trust. Nothing more. I've kept things to myself, but never to hurt you.
Let's get to it. I'm just supposed to take your friend across the border.
Yes.
Nothing else?
Carefully, if you can. Avoid roads, people. Be invisible. My friend must be kept safe.
I'll make sure he's safe.
I'd hoped you'd say that.
Every time you ask me to do something secretly, someone dies. What is it this time?
Not everyone was born with your beautiful muscles built for, well, everything. Some of us work better by avoiding fights. This time, that's all I ask.
There are lots of safe passages through these parts. Tell your friend to go alone.
He could, but imagine if something happened and you saved him. Imagine the things I'd do to show my gratitude.
And why do you always turn to me?
You've proven yourself worthy. Plus, I like watching you walk away.
We should be on our way.
He needs to get to the sanctuary of Elefsis. It isn't far, although it may take you longer than usual.
It won't be a problem.
I'm glad we aren't going by sea. Alcibiades told me about you. He said you're blessed by the gods.
Oh, 我只能骑这个马。 带路啊，绝对不安全。它没显示多远呢。这个算小路吗？这不是也是大路吗？哎，他不骑马了、哦，赶紧闪了一个。奇怪欸，有马不骑嘞。就是走路走成这样是怎样？哦，正常走路了。这跑步速度不一致也是很麻烦。哎，还有叫我自己的马。好，带路。
That's better. I was starting to get sweaty under that hood.
You're a woman.
Nice of you to notice.
Alcibiades said...
Exactly what I told him to. It was safer that way. I owe Alcibiades a lot for his help, and for trusting you with my life as well.
Enough lies. Tell me what's happening.
I said I was a man, so nobody would recognize me. I needed to escape my husband unseen.
And you trusted Alcibiades?
No one escapes my husband. He'd find me. It's been tough. I'm not sure I would have lasted much longer.
So let me guess. Alcibiades owed you a favor, or now has some scheme where you owe him?
I'm not sure what you mean. He didn't ask anything of me, and I've never known him to do so. I know many people he's helped at the expense of nobody but himself.
I'm glad I could help.
Please give Alcibiades my thanks. I only wish I had more to offer him. And you, for the help. I'll never forget either of you.
I should be careful. High security here.
又是你。
The sun and moon combined could not grant the beauty that my bride-to-be was gifted. If the gods blessed me, they did so with one eye closed. But their eyes were wide open for her.
I'm impressed. If I only heard the words, I'd swear you were a poet.
My words are nowhere near what she deserves.
So, you're in love?
Yes, the wedding nears, and there is so much to be done.
If you need help, I'm here for you.
Accepting before knowing what I ask of you? That's a rare surprise. I do still need a few things. Food for an offering, a ring, and some flowers. If you could bring them to my bride, Iris, she'll make use of them.
I've known you for a while now, but you've never mentioned Iris.
There's plenty I haven't mentioned. I'm sure you could say the same to me.
So what is it about Iris that turns you into, well, what I saw?
You're not jealous, are you? Don't worry. She's very open. I suppose that's one of my favorite things about her. The openness.
So, flowers, a ring, and food. Where can I find Iris?
She should be at the altar of love. Aptly named, don't you think? Oh, and don't be too taken by her beauty.
I think this will be a nice enough offering.
从此幸福快乐，什么东西呀、在哪里？他线快解决了吧？诶，爱情祭坛位于阿提卡，在包围平原。包围平原在哪里？这里，西方北部可以找到爱情祭坛。这里啦。这个，把讨厌的佣兵干掉。
I'm here to protect that love. What? No! Get it out!
Off we go now.
What's happening? Hey!
There it is.
就这样吗？没了吗？怎么感觉还有？可是我看不到。
Here it is.
哦，这里。
Best stay out of sight. These flowers should be good enough for the wedding.
I won't be the one who dies!
Hopefully this jewelry is up to Alcibiades' standards.
Let me guess. Alcibiades sent you.
He did. How did you know?
He has a skill for making others do things he doesn't want to. On top of that, he prefers if those people are attractive. He's so predictable. It's what made this whole thing so easy.
It almost sounds like you're using him. What has been easy?
Making him fall in love with me, of course. please. Alcibiades is not the man you marry for love.
Then why are you marrying him?
Alcibiades has a true chance of ruling one day. Well, he'll be the face, but I'll be the one truly leading. The Aspasia to his Pericles.
I'm impressed. I didn't think Alcibiades would ever be on the receiving end of something like this.
He's used to being on the receiving end.
Well, you definitely have something in common.
I'll pretend that was a compliment.
And what if I tell Alcibiades all of this?
Why would you? You've seen him, he's happy, and I'll make sure he stays that way. There's nothing wrong with me getting something in return, but it's your choice. Thanks for helping with the wedding.
我还是会说的，因为呢，
Off we go now.
这个事情啊，作为朋友还是得让他知道，要怎么做就他自己决定啊。
It's all done.
Wonderful. So, what did you think about Iris?
You must see something in her that I don't.
Well, that's true. Quite often, too. But still, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
You can't marry her. She told me she's using you for her own gain.
Is that so?
It is.
I knew she was special. To think I wasn't able to catch on. I can't wait to marry her. I'm glad you and I were able to work together, Cassandra.
So what was all of this for? Everything you had me do couldn't have been for nothing.
You've earned my trust. Are you sure you want to know?
What about your friend? The one pretending to be a man?
That was out of the goodness of my heart. And God's curse anyone who doubts that.
So that package in Corinthia?
I almost forgot about that. I needed to get rid of the Oberos to pay off a debt. Plus, I needed spies to infiltrate Vardas's command. And my plan worked. Thanks to you.
All right. What about the politician?
He was brilliant and opposed me. A fatal combination. So, he needed replacing. And I had a much dumber man perfect for the job. He survived the party and you got him home safely. But it didn't matter in the end.
The woman with the Olisvos.
We talked about this. It wasn't about the woman, but her husband. He governs the trade routes between Attica and Mecharis. Or, I should say, I do now.
I've heard enough.
Aren't you going to ask me about Iris?
Let me guess. Rich house, respected family. With her wealth, you can rule all of Athens.
Of course not. I marry for love. If those other things happen, well, I wouldn't complain.
I never would have guessed.
Each time everyone sees a more serious Alcibiades. The Alcibiades I've only shown glimpses of in the past. One day you'll see everything I was working toward. And you'll know you helped make it happen. Attica and lands far beyond will thank you, even if they don't know your name.
I'm glad I could help. I'll make sure you don't forget me when you lead Athens.
I'd never forget you. You're far too useful.
"可能是未来的领导人。 嘿，苏格拉底。
the lapdog. I wonder how many scraps Hermipos has received from Cleon's table.
对话嘞。
Hermipos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermipos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermipos should say what he wants?
They're only words. Hermipos should be able to say what he wants.
No matter what he says? What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would escape my spear.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermipos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermipos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermipos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermipos.
Ha! Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Wherever Hermipos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
找人啊！言论自由。阿提卡，大雅典北部，家通常戒备森严。这一晚的音乐中断，走这对吧？鸟没反应。北部是这里吧？北部啊，没错吧？嗯。他说戒备森有好几间呢，超多间呢，谁知道哪一间？没显示的话，就不是这一个。
Better stay hidden.
怎么没有反应呢？奇怪了。哎，就这里啊。有显示到加爱。
Doesn't look like Hermipos is here. I should take a look around.
哎，哪里有线索啊？看来可能在楼上。
Mask from the cult of Cosmos. Hermipos must be a member.
哎呦，原来他是秩序神教的啊，那非杀不可。但是他在哪里？这个跑进来找我了。嗨，这么想找我啊？ 怪异的傻瓜，他真的是傻瓜。另外一个线索在哪里？线索呢？诶，这里怎么还有一个？ 哪里还有线索啊？哎呀，得找一下喽。诶，这个门。
Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer. This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence, at least.
钱袋。 嗯，可是我怎么还不知道他是？都已经知道啦，为什么没解开呢？难道他不是？
What is it? I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
这个煽动者啊！ 终于，这样就是找到了秩序神教的一员。诶，那这样应该都知道他在哪里了吧？来看一下啊，这样找到吗？然后不会显现出来。出来了，他出来了。哦，原来在神殿那边啊，把他杀掉吧。原形毕露啦，干掉他了，跑到神殿去。你躲不过我的长矛的。请你吃我的长矛啊！嗨。
What can I get for you? Let me know if you need anything else. I'm glad you stopped by.
看一下，新资讯差一个了。正在一座什么？尼克斯？那谁啊？贪心的守卫。
Anything a mercenary can do for you, merchant?
One cursed agoranomos demands a higher tax each time I come here. I make less drachmi than I pay.
So you want me to give you some drachmi?
Yes, any drachmi you can give helps.
I have better things to do.
Please, reconsider.
啊，按错了，算了，没差啦。我要按1的，按到2去了。哎，那失败怎么另一个也不见？怎么这样？高高在上。苏格拉底，我又来找你啦！
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen
偷来的马，你没偷马？
Socrates the horse thief. I can almost hear the stories they'll tell. Aristofanes will love this.
Unfortunately, those stories would be entirely fabricated. Although, I would like to see if you believe the stories should still be told once you know the truth.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
为什么偷？
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
这么有趣。为什么偷马呢？为什么要偷马呢？
I need to stay hidden.
他怎么在那边啊？他在那边，我是要怎么？对啊，他怎么在这个戒备森严的地方？太奇怪了吧！过来啦
That's the thief. You won't escape.
Quick, if you can use a weapon. Before you run.
妈的，看过来我就跑！哎，干什么东西？干嘛打我？
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me?
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it, or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There's no other option?
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
Have you decided what should be done?
可能他被抓到了，被抓到还是要还回去啊。
It doesn't matter why he stole the horse. It belongs to someone else.
You surprise me yet again. I truly believed you would choose the other side.
Because I am a Misthios?
Of course! Yet, when it comes to someone else, you decide a crime deserves a consequence no matter the reason. A safe choice, although I can think of times when it may not be right.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is a correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
What the hell? 这苏格拉底只想探讨想法。
Here, is there something you need?
Please, Misthios. My master plans to exchange me for a crate of wine from a merchant's boat.
If your master is so willing to trade, maybe it's best to move on from him.
I don't want to be exchanged. Rumor is the merchant's a cruel man. If something were to happen to his boat, or the merchant himself, the deal would be off.
So I destroy the merchant ship and your problems disappear?
No. Killing him is the only way.
I'll help you. You have my word.
By Zeus. Thank you.
You can leave everything to me.
红酒交换，杀死商人。
The watch will be vigilant here. I feel richer already.
Ασφαλές εστί το παραμένει. You again. Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
Thank you, Misthios. Take this. It's yours.
Happy to help.
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that?
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
太糟糕了。
That isn't right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
They did, and you deserve their help.
I can sense something in you. You're special.
I like to think so.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver mine. He's likely overseeing other slaves like myself.
Do you often get whipped like that?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes they do it just for fun. I'm not sure how much more I can take.
Have you always been a slave?
Since my youth. I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been sold more than once.
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope, and now it's gone.
上我的船
I'll
吧。
talk to your master and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
在上面。
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line if you're looking for work.
I'm already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
Give me a moment to explain.
That's close enough to begging for me. Fine. Speak.
There's a man who paid you for his freedom. He'd like you to follow through on that promise.
Doesn't sound familiar. but I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaethon his freedom.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves, but the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
You're a member of the cult? If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
Why does this woman need to die?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed to know that. Wait, you don't.
Phaethon said you already broke your promise once. This better not be another of those times.
Look around. I have plenty of slaves. In exchange for the woman's death, I can let one go.
Most people prefer to keep their cult status a secret.
You can't do a thing about it if you want to help whatever his name is. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the situation, don't you think?
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. But if you want your slave friend to go free, it's the only way. One person's freedom is another's demise.
哇，这么高调啊！
Cassandra! What chance that we should meet here?
It doesn't really feel like chance.
Ah, so you wish for today's topic to be about fate?
No, not really.
Good, because I had another in mind.
Attica is large, yet fate keeps bringing us together.
Ah, you're trying to bring us back to fate once again. I won't let you avoid answering my questions, though.
So how much did you overhear?
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth? Do you believe one life is worth more than another?
There's no difference between one person and another. We all take our first breath the same way.
But are the breaths you take equal to my own? Would you not say the breath of Pericles is put to better use than that of someone in prison?
It doesn't matter which two people you compare. The answer is the same.
So, a thief is equal to a priest, a politician to a child? An interesting view.
I think I've said enough.
Ah, you're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weary.
That does sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having these conversations with you.
You too, Socrates.
这样就回去找啊。
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Phaethon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Phaethon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he
你找得了吗？
receives
我现在把你干掉，
a
你
grand
找得
reward
了？
for wasting so much of my time.
这智障吧？你是智障吧？白痴吧？我当面可以把你干掉了。你是脑残吧？他这应该是脑残的。
You shouldn't have crossed me.
他是智障吧？哈哈，我傻眼嘞！怎么这么智障的成员呢？好，这个解开了。
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
尼克斯，我是不是遇过啊？奇怪，他在哪里？这里耶。 来，我来找你啦！阿提卡的大咖。那刚刚那个主人根本就是智障，自己表明身份，我可以直接当面把他干掉，还让他去找，神经病嘛！哎呀，那个奴隶朋友嘞？都解决他们就可以跑了吗？奇怪。诶，这怎么一脸在下面的感觉？这么嚣张啊！
It feels good to strike you down.
You're bleeding. A lot.
Come to turn me into the priests?
Depends what you've done.
Don't know if anyone told you, but it's illegal to die on this godforsaken island.
So I've been told.
Shame nobody told the beast roaming around. Vrach me to the one who kills it.
If you're paying, I'll hunt and kill this beast for you.
You're not the first hunter to tell me that. But I still have all my vrach me.
I've hunted many beasts. What am I hunting this time?
I'd call it a bear, but I'd be lying. This creature is Artemis's nightmare.
Where's the beast now?
Got as far away from that thing as I could. You'll find it north of here, near the coast. Just follow the trail of bodies. The bloodier the mess, the closer you are.
You're not from around here, are you?
Came through Arcadia. But Corinthia is my home.
I'll find the beast and kill it. Try not to bleed out before I return.
什么怪物啊，这么猛？诶，不对啊。哦，怎么不指定？一样那头熊吗？这熊那么强，是跟之前的熊有差，是不是？看到我没反应呢。
You were a mighty beast, but you did not belong here. A corpse. This one's had its guts ripped out. A feast for the birds. Might explain how that bear got to Vilos. A bloody handprint. Hasn't been here long.
奇怪，到底是哪里啊？这个调查完之后呢？这里。
This record says the bear came from Arcadia. That woman was smuggling the beast. But why? Is There's nothing left to find here. I should return to the woman.
You're alive! And the monster?
The bear's dead, and you owe me payment. But first, let's talk about you. Arcadia, right?
Yes.
The bear was being smuggled from Arcadia. I found a record of what was on your ship, and your bloody handprints. Talk!
All right. We were smuggling the bear for a man named Sargon. Poseidon had other ideas. One of his storms crashed us here, and that evil beast broke free. It went right for the crew.
That explains the bodies.
They were my family!
You've suffered enough. What the Villians don't know won't kill them.
A Misthios with a heart. You're as rare as that monster. Here, take what drachmi I have left.
Here. And don't let the Villians catch you bleeding everywhere.
There is a shipwreck. And there's the Miltos.
Commander, away! You're released until further orders.
Every time, Gotarsis!
Now, I know the situation doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good. We're fucking maroon.
Can't blame me for the rocks.
You're the captain. We fucking blame you for crashing.
It was simple. An unarmed merchant ship. You gave that to Poseidon, and then ran us onto the rocks.
We aren't far from chaos. Someone will find us.
I hope the sharks find you first.
Stop! Keep the fuck out of this! The captain's going to get what's coming to him.
What has this man done?
What hasn't he done?
Did he offend you, poor delicate pirates?
Should have never agreed to work with this Malakas. We finally get a job from Xenia, and he sells us into the fucking ground.
How did you end up on this island?
I can explain. I am the captain.
We've heard enough from you, Captain.
I'll hear it from the captain himself.
As I was saying, we got into a great sea battle, which we won, thanks to me, and the victory was so sweet! I didn't notice how close to the rocks we were. A minor accident. Now, if you could just get us back to Chaos...
This man is your captain.
You can only be captain if you got a ship. And he ain't got one no more.
I can make it worth your while if you get me back to Chaos.
Stand aside.
Get out of my way. I'm taking Captain Gotarzis back to Chaos.
You'll be sorry you stuck your nose in where it doesn't belong. He's fucked us over too many times. No, the captain won't leave here alive.
Get behind me and stay close.
By the gods! Can't be! Stop! Right now!
Some fight, eh? Thank you, stranger. Now, if you can just get me back to Chaos, there's a reward in it for you.
There better be. You've seen what happens to people I disagree with. Let's get to my ship and get you home, then.
Relief it will be to go back to Chaos. Sure, Xenia will be angry that I don't have the Miltos. And I can deal with that.
Why is the Miltos so important?
What kind of pirate are you? It's nearly as valuable as gold!
Gotarzes! That's not what I expected. Gotarzes! I thought I lost you this time. Where is your ship? The ship is gone, but he's alive.
And you think his life is worth a ship?
Ships can be rebuilt. A life cannot.
You spent too much time with the Athenians. Malaka. What's important is that you're alive, brother.
He's your brother?
It would be easier if he wasn't. What happened to the crew?
Those guys turned on me. If it wasn't for this Mystios,
he would be dead.
Then you will be rewarded, Mystios.
这是意外啊。
Family is family. No reward necessary.
No. I am in your debt. Your armor, Gotarzes. Give it to her.
But this was father's! It's mine by birthright!
Now!
His armor
belongs to someone worthy of it.
那盔甲会拆掉而已啊。再续前缘。诶，这里可以。哦，那先把这个任务交了吧。 苏格拉底又来啦！
I owe you my life! Oh. Oh.
Oh. Can you just make this easy so I can get paid?
直接把他干掉啦！来看一下苏格拉底啊。
I'm here to see Socrates.
Cassandra!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates never stops talking about you.
And you are?
His wife, of course. I'm Xantippe.
Socrates never told me he had a wife.
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's eating. Yet he can't find time to mention me.
So where is Socrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
How long have you and Socrates
It's been
married?
quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not a word I'd use. It frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a bit
That is not something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
Σωτήραν κοινά αναμένω.
Xantippe! Xantippe, over here! Xantippe!
What is it?
Socrates! They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
I can't believe Socrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened.
苏格拉底竟然被抓了！
Definitely something there.
Wait a minute! Die! Time to die!
This was a bad idea, man. It's burning! spotted the target!
OK， 解决了这小渣渣了。
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The guards let you in?
We've known each other a long time now. You know how I got in here.
You've taught me that the blade can sometimes be necessary. But I don't think this was one of those times.
I was worried about you.
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free.
You're not going to trial. We're getting you out of here.
I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
What if they find you guilty and your punishment is severe?
That will never happen. I'll convince them I deserve to go free. You'll see.
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest idea.
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About?
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
Socrates, the Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise?
What does that have to do with being locked up?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust me.
Were you doing anything when you got arrested?
If speaking my mind is worth imprisonment, then I suppose I was.
In the future, you may want to be more careful.
You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
I've known you for a while now.
That's true.
And you'd call us friends?
I would.
And friends share important things with one another. Is that so?
It is.
Then how did I not know you were married? From what you just said, that means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it?
I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now, I have my answer.
Since you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah, Cassandra, you...
I'll come back when I have what I need.
Oh no, not you.
You remember me?
Just go. I'm too old for this.
哇，直接打！哈哈。在哪里？奇怪了，他放我进来，然后，人嘞？哦，这里下去。嗨，我又来了。
Might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again?
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time, they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly. I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry and tell me what you want.
You told Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally for what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Socrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
Don't come back here again.
This is it.
I've had enough out of you. Find the boy and take the lapis.
Sorry for sharing my fear of tombs with you.
What was that?
Nothing.
I have you now!
Somebody help me!
Bigger than I thought. He has to be around here somewhere.
找到了。
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You are? Prove it.
I've never met someone as smart as Socrates. I always think about our conversations long after they finished.
You know him all right. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
What drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him, and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him. I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Socrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea. Xanthippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them. I need to talk to them. Them to stand up for Socrates at the trial.
It's as Xenophanes said, of course. We have given the gods human forms because we wish them to be as we are.
No, they are as they are. Who are we to give form to the gods?
Exactly my point. As he said, if oxen or horses or any beast could produce art as we do, they would form the gods in the image of themselves.
Yes, well, they can't. And you've simply shown me again why Xenophanes is problematic.
Come now, don't be like that. It's okay to be wrong, eh? Sometimes.
Ah, I wouldn't know what that's like.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under.
An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand on the ideas, but to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
If a student asks questions before first learning from their teacher, they've not only failed their teacher, but themselves.
Yes, and more would do well to challenge what they hear.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you, too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I regret doubting you at all.
Thank you. There are few things greater than gaining the understanding of another.
On that, we disagree.
Disagreements can lead to even more understanding.
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
柏拉图欸
Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
啊，可能先解到这边啊。感觉还要很久。诶，这个是哪里啊？哦，在这里，杀死祭司。OK， 其他下次再打吧。